So, while the nut is shooting, you can be in its hitbox without getting kicked. And the moment it shoots, then you can get kicked again. Usually you can jump bullets and you can just crouch the nut to avoid shots. You can also run through them if you time it well enough. But it's honestly pretty hard to do and not really worth the risk because you don't have a backup plan. You'd only do it situationally. So generally for crouch cheese, it can be hard to do if you don't have space, but even then, you'd have to stay at the back of the nut's feet to be completely safe, and you don't have a plan B. If you're too close, you get kicked. If you're too far, you get shot, right? For jump cheese, sometimes the nut turns around and shoots you if you jump too early, or if you jump too late, you might just get shot instead, right? You don't have a backup plan for that. For the whole running through the nut right before it shoots thing, that's obviously very difficult, and you only do it if you absolutely need to. Now, what you can do is to just crawl through the nut. As you see here, when I crawl before going through the nut, it completely loses me, and it just shoots in the same direction. It doesn't even turn around to look at me. So basically, this is just crouch cheese, but way easier, more consistent, and the timing is super lenient. You can go through the nut way early or very late, it just won't turn around to shoot you. And since you're already crouched anyway, you're safe regardless. See here, when I run through the nut and then crouch, it turns around, right? So I only live here because I'm crouched. But if I go through it while crouched first, it shoots in that same direction. So I can just stand up and move freely. Well, that's cool and all for host, but for client, doing crouch cheese can be pretty difficult because the nut sort of just teleports sometimes instead of taking steps. So here for client, I find the best way is to loop it around an object to get it to walk backwards at you, and then you can just beat it up like that. And what this means is that when you go through the nut while crouched using the same technique, sometimes it also glitches and starts walking backwards at you, like just giving you a completely free kill. So you just crouch through it and it gets bricked again and you can just kill it for free. This is particularly good because jump cheese is really inconsistent as client, and oftentimes the nut just turns around and shoots you anyway. So this is the best technique for both client and host, but keep in mind that for client, if you aren't able to glitch the nut's AI like that and make it walk backwards, it will always turn around and shoot. So you just have to stay crouched. It will always turn around and shoot at your direction.